to just apologise for the kind of tediousness of this first video. It's going to drag on a bit, but I feel like there's quite a lot to be explained as we need to kind of introduce ourselves as the channel. Give you guys an idea of what you can expect to see coming up in the future. What have we got coming up over the next few weeks? First up is Project Anders, or codename Anders we'll call it. Anders is the first project car which I've ever purchased for myself. I will fill you in on the kind of project as we go. I don't want to make this video excessively long, but the general idea is I want Anders to be at 300 horsepower and the total budget is £2,000. That is the target. You'll soon see the car, and that's project number 1. Project 2 is a kind of B-road barnstormer, a little pocket rocket, a kind of fun rally car for the road, we'll call it. This is actually a collaborative effort between all of us, so this will probably be the first time when you see a good group of us working on the car all at once. I'm going to try and keep episodes almost TV show length, 15, 20, 30 minutes hopefully. As a fan of online car channels, like Car Throttle and Mighty Car Mods, the Dude in Blue, I love it when a feature length, not feature length, but a television episode length webisode comes out. That's what I enjoy, so that's what I'm going to make. Simple as that. I'm going to waste no more time. Let's get on up and have a look at the car.
So here he is, Anders, the Saab 9.5 Aero. Nearly called that 9.3. My God, that would have ended in disaster. But yeah, so this is my year 2000 Saab 9.5. It has a 2.3 turbo petrol engine, which is quite frankly ridiculous. It's a 4-cylinder, does 16 average miles to the gallon, and that is the UK miles per gallon, which I don't really fully understand, but as far as I appreciate, it's slightly different from the US miles per gallon, which is why we get higher figures usually, but not in the case of this car. As you can see, it's clearly got a bumper from another actual Saab here, because it's got Saab 9.5. Let me see if I can zoom you in. Saab 9.5 and then 99. So I would hazard a guess this front bumper is from a 2099 model Saab 9.5. What, you guys aren't from the future? Pfft, get with it. Oh, it's got front wipers. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Does your car have that? I bet it doesn't. That's so cool. I love that. This is the project, guys. £500 as it sits. It's got a trunk full of spares that came with it. It's got now a lot of carbon fibre components that'll be going on and in the car. Bird shit. Ugh. Oh God, I don't want to touch it, but fuck. Ugh. I hate that birds use this as target practice. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there it is. Come on. Oh, you. Anders, you bastard! Oh, the previous guy had painted that, the cover, whatever. Yeah, that. He painted that. Nice colour red, and it looks really cool. Actually, it makes the engine bay look really new and fresh, but it doesn't go with my theme for the car. So at some point, that's gonna just have to change. As you can see, the engine bay for the most part is really quite tidy, considering it's done 100,000 miles. Well, I say only 100,000 miles, being 16 years old after all. Really not that bad. A lot of room to work, and if you look close enough, that is your turbo. This is a turbo, and there should be an exhaust, but I'll go into that in a second. This is the 2.3 turbo, 230 brake, 16 miles per gallon average. Yeah, I think I've already mentioned it, but honestly, it's just making me cry. No exhaust, no nothing on it, because it's prepping ready for the 3-inch downpipe and the 3-inch exhaust all the way through. I've also ordered the turbo inlet Cobra pipe. I've got a whole other load of fancy fandangled things, and the target for this car is not honestly that stupid, but you'll understand why. It's 300 horsepower. I'm going to dyno to prove it and everything, but this has to make it into the 300 club, otherwise IA will literally take this motor oil cap and shove it up somebody's arse. and that will not be pleasant, and I'll have to buy another one. So yeah, no one wants to see that. Yeah, this car is actually really sorted for the money, and it's going to be a great fun project. And in case you hadn't realised, this is not what I drive right now. Obviously, as it's got no exhaust, this doesn't pass any emissions. It does have MOT, but honestly, I wouldn't want to drive it just yet. It's not quite up to my standards thus far, and there's a lot that needs to be done. But yeah, it's going to be promising, and I hope you guys stick around and follow it, because it's going to be interesting. And it's not only this car, which I will be working on, and the guys here who are going to help me out, my mechanic friend Miles, who's essentially as good as a mechanic. He basically is a professional kind of, I don't know, madman. But yeah, he's really good with engines. He's going to help me. And there's a whole load of group of us who've got different skills, different techniques. I'm more technically minded in the electronic side of things. So all of the interior, all the ice, so to speak, will be done by moi. Right, let's just try and pop the boot a second. Nope, that definitely didn't do anything. Flat battery. Great. Okay, so I'm at the back of the car, and one thing definitely worth noting, and you guys have already noticed it, is this sticker. Made in Sweden, perfected in my garage. And I didn't add that. I purchased the car and it actually came with that. So fair dues to the 55-ish century-year-old man who I purchased this from. Fair enough to you, dear boy. He also clearly couldn't park, so we put these horrible parking sensors on. I really want to get rid of these. Ooh, can I pull it off? No, I can't pull it off. But yeah, there we go. Those are coming off eventually. No number plate because I'm going to get a private one. And there's no exhaust. Oh, there's a cutout and a gap. What could that mean? Oh. So, let's have a look inside, shall us? Shall we look inside? Yeah, let's do it. Right. Here she is, as you can see, for a 16-year-old car, full leather interior. Now that I'm sat inside, let's guide you around the interior of the Saab. Heated fucking seats. Fucking turbo gauge! Here, this obviously was the era where Saab were kind of running out of money. And a lot of the components in here, well, I say a lot, I mean basically fuck all, is General Motors made. There are a few things some of you might recognise, like switches, door handles, that kind of stuff. And over there is the little control unit for the crappy rear reversing system that this guy's put on there. It doesn't beep, it just gives you triangles, and who the fuck uses triangles as reference to reverse? Not me. It's got a lot of speakers in everywhere, which is cool. They're all coming out, getting upgraded. Steering wheel controls, cruise control, dual zone climate control, and the sexiest, oh, these things, oh my god, are you ready for this? I don't honestly think anyone's ready for this, but yeah. Oh, now that is satisfying. And again. Oh. And again. Oh god, I'm gonna have to stop. I can feel some dampness. This little blup is called the SID, stupid idiot discretion, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Basically this reports temperature, miles per gallon, distance to empty, all that kind of stuff. This is an SID1. There's an SID2 which I will be upgrading it to. I'm starting to remove buttons and stuff because this horrible kind of shitty tacky wood veneer is going in favour of carbon fibre, which goes all the way around, which is going to be lovely. Put new mats in, which is cool. Yeah, and there's a performance part sat there, but I'm not going to show you that or go through it just yet. That's going to have to wait. There's more components on the inside of there, LEDs and all sorts of goodness. This is one of the coolest parts actually of the inside. It's got like a jet fighter panel here. And I can't do it because I don't have the key, unfortunately, and it's got a flat battery. But this here, it says fasten seatbelts. Definitely makes you feel like you're in a plane, which is pretty cool. Obviously Saab made planes. Right, so we're just chilling in the back. First thing you notice as soon as you get in the back of the Saab 9.5s is, honestly, just what is this legroom? I mean, I'm 5 billion, but like, that's a lot of legroom for someone who is 5 foot a billion. Jesus Christ. I mean, I can quite literally, chilling. It's going to be the most relaxing cruiser in the world, but I'll be the one driving, so lucky passengers. Yeah, I kind of got this jizzy white. Was an accident. I mean, I bought the car and it stank of smoke in here, like smokers smoke, and it got into the headliner and everything, and I literally just had to kind of, well, start from ground zero, and I bought 3 odour bombs, and one of them happened to jizz up my panel here, which is a pain, but let's go in anyway, because replacing it with one with rear heated buttons, oh yes, oh. Can I get through there? Oh, this isn't very big, is it? Oh no, I can't fit through there. This is the boot. You can't see shit, but it's big, full of parts and full of stuff, and it's still got enough room to smuggle some people in. Lovely. Right, to sum up, does your car have these fucking sexual little wipers? I don't think so. It might have those misty jets, but are they as cool as wipers that wipe independently of each other? Yeah, so when you actually activate these, one goes like this and then the other one's coming, so they are pretty retarded, and it honestly makes Anders look like a clown. It's brilliant. Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions of things to do for this car, then bring it on. 300 horsepower is the goal. Wheels, anthracite, dark grey, gunmetal grey, whatever you want to call it, with yellow calipers, which are also eventually going to be upgraded to 200 and, oh, if I remember this correctly, it's 214, no, that's a lie, it's 314mm discs and calipers and pads, etc., to give it a bit more stopping power. Yeah, so it's going to be blue and yellow, and that's the kind of general theme of the car. It's going to be a beautiful little wagon, and I'm really looking forward to getting it on the road. And eventually I'll buy a GoPro so I can drive along. We can do all sorts of 0 to 60 vids and all that kind of cool gubbins. But yeah, this is Anders. He's very happy to meet you all. And yeah, if you tickle him, look, tickle him here, and pop, put your hand in there, tickle him. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. This has been Anders. This has been the video. This has been fun. I'll see you all soon. Ooh, direct injection. Oh.